In this video, guys, I want to share with you exactly how I've managed to grow a successful online brand and one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they try and build their own online presence. I was inspired to create this video because yesterday I went to a seminar in Kuala Lumpur that was hosted by a marketing friend of mine named Desmond Ong. What I found as I was telling my story to this group of strangers was that it really is not that hard to build an online presence. It just takes the right knowledge and continuous imperfect action. After the seminar ended, me and Desmond went out and we had a dish called banana leaf. Now, if you've never tried that before and you're ever in this part of the world, try out banana leaf because it's 100% delicious. The biggest mistake that I find when it comes to brand building is thinking that quantity or numbers is what's important. I get a lot of people that try and build an online brand that think it just matters about the amount of visitors that they can buy or the amount of subscribers that they can generate. Well, there are a lot of marketers that have way more subscribers than I have that don't even have near the amount of brand that I have. There's also probably marketers out there that have less subscribers that are able to build more of a brand. So the amount of followers that you have really isn't going to impact how big your brand becomes. So let's take a look at these Facebook groups as an example. This Facebook group has over 21,000 members in it, but if you actually scroll through this group, you can tell that this is just a bunch of spam and it's offer, offer, offer. Well, how much engagement or how much brand building is actually created through this Facebook group? Really not that much, even though there are thousands of members in it. On the other hand, here's a Facebook group that I just created called Friends of Freedom with only 260 members in it. But because the main rule of this Facebook group is that every single post has to contribute positively to the community and there's no self-promotion allowed, for that reason, this Facebook group is jam-packed with value and has a lot more branding potential even though it has way less members. So it has nothing to do with the amount of visitors that you have or the amount of members or subscribers you have. It matters much more how you interact and connect with the subscribers and members that you have. So at the end of the day, your brand is really just your promise that you have to your followers. Now, if you want to rapidly grow your brand as quickly as possible, you need to have an attractive promise, something that people want to be involved in. Now, the easiest and fastest way to have an attractive promise is just by providing value and providing content that solves the problems of your followers. And how you do that is you first need to figure out what problems does your audience have, and then create content that solves or addresses that problem. That's why you notice in some of my YouTube videos where I actually ask you guys, hey, like what video can I create next that's going to be the most useful to you? Because a good quality brand builder knows that really you are just a servant to your audience. You want to figure out what does your audience want and then provide exactly what they're looking for. When you do that, you're going to build your brand much more effectively. So email marketing is where my brand started. It's the easiest and fastest way to notify as many followers as possible about what you're creating on different platforms. However, if I just had emails, I wouldn't be able to build a successful brand because I don't have the opportunity to get connected as well as I need to grow my brand. So what I did instead was I created a blog. And by creating a blog, I can now get personally connected with people on a deeper level than I could with just emails. So even though my blog doesn't make that much money, it enables me to connect on a much deeper level, which is what's crucial to building an online presence. The next thing that I created on a different platform was my YouTube channel. Now with my YouTube channel, I have over 30,000 subscribers and many tutorials that are just like the one you're watching right now. Now by having videos, again, it allows me to get connected on a much deeper level. So these are the three pillars currently in my business that have allowed me to build the brand that I have today: my YouTube channel, my blog, and my email list. Now 2 days ago, I have started a brand new platform for the Brendan Mace brand, which is a Facebook group called Friends of Freedom. Now the purpose of this group is to add as much value as possible. There is no self-promotion involved. which means that for only 260 members, because this group has just started, this has a heck of a lot of engagement and people involved in different conversations to do with this space. So if you want to get involved in a really good community that's growing, that's going to be very powerful, and that's going to have a lot of value-packed information, then you need to get connected to the Friends of Freedom Facebook group. Now, if you're also watching this video at the time of it being published, right now I'm giving away $50 worth of cold hard cash to the contributing member that provides the most value in the next couple weeks. So there's still a couple weeks left on this contest, and it's just a $50 cash giveaway with no strings attached, no catches. I'm really giving away money because I want this Facebook group to become a valuable place for people to learn how to make a brand and how to make money online.